All right. So you've been in MLS as a player and as a coach. Give us, if you could, give us one thing that you really love about the MLS, and one thing you're like, you know what, I kind of wish they would change it or, uh, modify, rule, whatever it may be.
I think and this is changing a little bit now,
Mhm.
but I think for the majority of the time in MLS, the parity has been there. And I think that's good for our sport
Yes.
because what it does is when the season begins every year, everybody actually believes they have a fighting chance.
Yes.
Whereas if you look at other sports, like no chance. Like
Like baseball.
yeah, you just know it's not going to happen for
Yeah.
your team.
Yeah.
Um, MLS has done a good job in that regard. I also think though that what also has happened is there's been an evolution in MLS, and that is where there was a certain type of owner that needed to come in with a certain pocketbook, if you would.
Yep.
Well, that's changing,
Mhm.
meaning that there's going to be a next generation of owners, I think, that are going to come in
Mhm.
and buy teams, and they're going to be the next evolution of spending and investing a lot more money in players, which is going to continue to grow our league, which I think is very, very important for the continued success of it.
We had a guest earlier today who was actually saying that's what's needed as well. He said the same thing. There's just owners that need to come in here and really blow it up with more money and really change it. And so, you've seconded that today. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, and let me be really clear about a piece of that. Like, my thoughts on that are not to just be frivolous with the money and just go nuts and just buy guys for these exorbitant amounts of money.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's necessary. But I do think there has to be a consistent, and this is for every club, there has to be a consistent budget that you use every year to invest. And it's not just your first team, it's your second team. And the reason being is because your second team is a great place to grow. And especially with the 7 foreign slots there. And look, I'm all about the American player. I'll never not be. But you also have other areas in which you can take advantage of.
Sure.
And there needs to be investment all across the board.
That makes a lot of sense. I feel like I've hogged a lot of the time. Brooke,
Yeah.
questions
So,
you do.
I mean, Peter, you've been a part of MLS, and I mean, let's talk about the two leagues here, USL and MLS. Two kind of doing their own things, but USL making it interesting with possible promotion, relegation, moving in the Division 1 status possibly in 2027 or 2028. Are they two leagues that need to work more together with each other? I feel like sometimes they're button heads or they don't want to help each other. Do we need more cohesion in this country with our professional soccer leagues to help the game expand more?
In utopia, I would say yes.
Okay.
But let's leave in. Look, the main focus, even at this expo, is I would say more youth soccer, right?
Yes.
Youth soccer can't figure that out, right? Everybody fights
Correct.
against each other. It's not always for the betterment of the game. It should be, right? And really, it's not only betterment of the game, but it should be for the betterment of the development of the player.
Mhm.
And so what I would say is, I would say ultimately yes.